Hey folks, Paul Markle with Student of the Gun, and I'm out here at the range in the mountains, and the wind seems like it's going to cooperate for a little bit. So let's talk about gas masks. You read the title. Do not purchase a field protective mask or a gas mask until you watch this video. I've got some masks right here. I am an old cold warrior. I became a United States Marine in 1987, and this is what they issued us. The M17 field protective mask, and this has the chemical hood on it. Now this mask has internal filters. There's two of them, one here and one here. People are like, oh, how's that mask gonna work, man? It doesn't have any filters on it. It has filters on the inside, and they work great, but they're a pain in the balls to change out. But this is you might see these on the surplus market, the M17 or the M17A1, a field protective mask. It works really well, but you need to know how to use it. All right. This one over here, this is a British Army surplus mask. I don't even know what the model is, but this is a British Army surplus mask. It uses the 40 millimeter detachable filters right there. And that is the standard right now. The 40 millimeter detachable filters, they are the standard. And this one, you can switch it from left to right, right to left. How many of you smart people know why you put it on one side or the other? You put it on the opposite side from the side you're going to shoulder your rifle. So if I'm right-handed and I'm a shoulder rifle here, I want this on the other side. You didn't have to worry about that with the M17. So this has got the typical goggle setup, 1-2 lenses with the rubber in the middle. This is a British Army surplus mask. They're pretty common online. Now the next one is the newest model, and this is a CM8M, and this comes from a company called Mira Safety. Again, this uses the variety of 40 millimeter filters. You can get all kinds of different filters from chemical weapon filters to dust filters to CS gas filters and so on and so forth. And you can swap it from left to right, right to left if you want to. One of the big differences in this one is it has a full face mask. There's not that rubber gap in the middle, and which when you're carrying this, you can't fold it because this is stiff. You wouldn't want to. When you carry these masks, you can fold them up, right? And they're more compact, and you put them in your carrier bag and you pull them out and so forth. But the trick is, when you're wearing a gas mask, you're probably going to want to do stuff while the gas mask or the field protective mask is on your face, right? Potentially shoot a handgun, shoot a rifle, shoot a shotgun. And what these old style masks have is basically they have a blind spot that is right there in the middle of your eye. And depending on how it's either going to be bothersome or not bothersome, but you got to get used to it. Now, gas mask, you don't just pull it out of the box, stick it on your face, and make it work. That's not how that works. What you have to do is you have to adjust the harness. And most of the harnesses have a 6-point adjustment, 2 here, 2 on the top, 2 on the sides, and 2 on the bottom. And you're going to need to put this thing on and adjust it to your face. Now, once you've adjusted it so that it's nice and tight, you need to check the seal. Where is air supposed to come in? It's supposed to come in through here, right? Filtered. Cover it. Suck in. If you cover it and it squeezes down around your face, you know you've got a good seal. Checking the seal on your mask is very important. Learning how to adjust the straps on your mask is very important. I have a size medium head. I know that I have a size medium head because when I joined the Marine Corps, they issued me a size medium helmet, right? They sized me and they're like, you're a medium. If you have a large or an extra large head, some of these masks might not fit you. So the moral of the story is, if you have a big head, you need to make sure that when you're purchasing a mask, that it is sized for large heads, because a lot of them might be sized for medium heads. Also, do not just buy one of these, get it in the box, stick it on a shelf and leave it there and think, well, if I need it, if things ever get bad, I'll run to the cupboard and I'll get my gas mask and I'll put it on and everything will be good. Here's the deal. You need to get this, take it out of the box, take it out of the plastic bag, take the covers off of the filters and so forth, put it on, size it to your head, practice checking the seal, make sure that you have a good seal. Oh, and all you Grizzly Adams dudes out there with the long ZZ Top beards and stuff, if you got a long bushy beard, you're probably not going to get a good seal. Now, I've been told that you can put Vaseline around your beard and get a good seal, and that is cool and all, but like in an emergency, what are you going to do? You're going to go find Vaseline or what have you. So here's the deal, ZZ Top, Grizzly Adams, bushy beard dudes. You just got to figure out what your priority is, all right? Because you're probably not going to get a real good seal, because this rubber here needs to get up against your skin and press against your skin to seal and keep the bad stuff from coming into your nose and your mouth and your eyes, all right? So if you are not willing or able or desirous of getting a mask, putting it on, sizing it, sealing it, going to the range and actually shooting your pistol, shooting your rifle, figuring out how to work with a mask on, if you don't want to do all of that stuff, don't buy a mask. Because just buying it, sticking it, on a shelf, I bought it, got it out of the package, stuck it on the shelf. If there's ever an emergency, like a really horrible crisis, a train derails and chemicals are in the air and they're blowing the siren. They're like, evacuate, evacuate, evacuate. If that happens, then I'll go get the box, open it, get it out of the plastic, and figure out how to use it. Trying to figure out how to use your gas mask in the middle of a life-threatening emergency is the wrong way to do it. So if you do not want to and here's the deal. Masks like these are kind of claustrophobic. Just like armor and helmets, they're not comfortable. If you've never ever, I've been wearing masks for going on 40 years, not quite 40, but going on 40. If you've never worn one of these ever, and you put it on your face and seal it up, it's going to feel weird. It's going to feel unnatural. It's going to feel uncomfortable. Some of you are going to feel claustrophobic. If it's a real emergency, you can't just put it on for 30 seconds and say, oh, I don't like this thing and I'm going to take it off now. This is uncomfortable. I'm taking it off. If you're serious about it, you need to put it on, you need to practice with it, you need to train with it, you need to get experience with the tool. You need to actually figure out how it works. So that seems to be a theme here. All right, so if you're not willing to do that stuff, don't waste your money on a mask. Buy something else, okay? But if you are willing to train with it, if you're willing to put it on, learn how to use it, great, get one. Have a great day. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Paul Markle with Student of the Gun. Go to SOTGU.com, sign up for a class today.